Hi, I'm Lisa. This is Horsham.tv. Find out where I am after the titles. And I'm in her beautiful studio, which I'm completely and utterly fallen in love with, by the way. I mean, the colours are fantastic, and I hope this the film footage is picking this up. Lorna, thank you very much for saying yes to being on here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about the space. How long have you been here for, and where are you? For people who don't know.
So I'm on Foundry Lane in Horsham, and I've been here since 2019, and it's my studio. So I'm an artist. I'm an abstract expressionism artist, as you can see, occasionally pop art, and I have a studio space here which I also open up for a few days a week for adults and children to come and learn with me to paint in whatever avenue they want to do.
So I kind of assumed it was just children's classes.
No.
So you can do adult classes as well?
Yes.
People who don't know how to paint at all, because I am rubbish at it.
Nobody's rubbish. Everybody
rubbish.
can learn to draw and paint. That's the thing. So it's anybody from beginners to a competent level, or to emerging artists.
Okay.
So we have varying amounts of levels of adults with us. So complete beginners who've never picked up a paintbrush since school, to people who are doing it for a couple of years. No, the key thing about the Art Academy is that we don't follow a course. It's all down to you. So the key is that you come here and you tell me what you want out of it. So if you say, I just want to learn to draw people, fine, that's what we do. And it's just giving you the space, the tools and the guidance.
I was going to say, and the space is absolutely brilliant, because as soon as you come in here, you feel calm but also inspired, because the colours are really cool. Because you're a proper artist as well, so you can sell as well as
I do. So this year the last year has been a bit rubbish for the old
the
exhibitions.
World,
So I've been selling online, and I still sell online. I've got my website, which has everything on it.
We're on a trading estate. There we go.
It's the sandwich van,
Sandwich, there
it's
we go.
crucial. That's what I do. So I sell online mostly. A lot of it is through Instagram.
Right. Oh yes.
That I do. It's a phenomenal thing. And also anybody who wants to come and view paintings or see me when I'm not teaching, they can do by appointment. They can drop in, they can view stuff, they can buy stuff from me.
I'd like to know a little bit about your art as well, just quickly. What inspires you? Because you've got some really vivid colours, it's got quite a pop art feel to it. I can see pictures around me that look quite vivid.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from? And is it for you? Is it pictures that you enjoy to look at, or is it for other people?
It's interesting. This is a question I've seen other people ask artists, and for me, it's all about being heard and being seen. And from someone whose background before, I've always been an artist, but didn't always have this. And I worked in the corporate world for over a decade, and it wasn't the right fit.
No.
And so I used to do commissions for people and come home and paint, and that was my outlet. And it's all about it's therapy.
Yeah.
It's therapy for me. I want to pay it forward, give people a bit of therapy.
That's
feel
perfect.
good.
That's lovely. What a lovely way to end as well. Paying it forward and making people feel good. I think that is a really lovely sentiment to have. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm saying coming in. I'm coming to her. Thank you so much for letting me visit.
You're welcome.
Hi, I am with Zoe, the friendly pet nurse. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Zoe is a local business based in Horsham, but you have multiple pet-related strands, don't you? One of the most important things that you're doing at the moment is you're actually running quite a big campaign that started off quite small and is now getting quite a lot of traction, called Respect the Lead, isn't it?
That's correct.
Do you want to tell us a little bit more about what Respect the Lead is?
Absolutely. So a couple of years ago, I was out on a dog walk with my own dog, and my own dog has to sadly stay on the lead a lot of the time because he's a deer chaser, and he doesn't have a clock, and he can be gone for hours. So we were out for a walk up a local beauty spot, and a young dog came up to us quite exuberantly off the lead, and my dog was quite lead reactive when I got him. So I put a lot of work in to try and stop that and help that. So my dog, I had control of him and got him to focus on me, and the dog then eventually went back to its owners, who were calling quite a lot.
Right.
We walked on, getting to the end of the walk, and in the distance I heard a dog fight, which is not a very nice thing to hear.
No, it's not.
There was quite a lot of screaming, commotion, so I naturally engaged myself and ran over.
Yeah.
As I got there, the dogs had parted, but of course I straight away stepped in to see if there was any injuries.
Yeah. As a nurse.
As a nurse.
Yeah, veterinarian.
Checked the dog that was had been bitten, and then obviously thought, you're a familiar dog. You're the dog that I'd seen previously that came bounding over to mine. So luckily, because it was quite furry, no injuries, and then all I had in my ear was them having an argument. We told you to keep your dog away. We told you, and these owners were just a bit shrugging shoulders and kind of sheepishly walked off. I then sort of went up to the other owners that had the dog on the lead, and sadly the guy was bitten quite badly,
Right.
Right through to his bone and his hand.
Gosh, yeah, okay, proper.
So I kind of offered some first aid to him, and they were really upset because they said, we said about 10 times, can you call your dog away? Can you call your dog away? And it didn't.
Yeah.
So it kind of, for the few days, it kind of quite affected me because I thought that's an unavoidable situation.
Yeah.
So I kind of started to think, I'd like to spread the word about respecting the lead, just to try and educate owners that when a dog is on a lead, for whatever reason, post-surgery, old, young, nervous, a new rescue dog, even the friendliest dog may not like a big bounding, energetic or little dog coming over in their space.
And when we talk about respect the lead, how does that play out?
So it's just basically to say that dog owners that may be in the distance who have a off-lead dog will see a dog on a lead, respect the reasonings, however many or what they may be, and just control their own dogs.
So either have them on the lead or call them back in if they're
and
good
recall
on the
them back.
weekend.
Just to try and avoid that, because the problem is once a dog goes out of that zone or is in that zone, it often does not
They lose
listen
them,
to the owner.
yes, they lose their mind slightly. Don't they?
But the problem is that then poor owner that has the dog on the lead may tense up if they have reason to.
Sure.
The dog's going to probably feel that and then maybe react from that reaction. And it's a combination of everything. So unfortunately with the lockdown, training classes haven't been able to go ahead as they would have done, not in person and not in group situations. So you can do all the training in the world at home, get all the tricks from your dogs, but when you put them into a distracted environment, their training often goes under deaf ears because they're distracted, and so you've got to be better than the distraction, which is really hard.
Yes.
So recall training is obviously very important, and also when the dogs reach the adolescent teenage phase of about 6 months, often all the training that you've done seem to be disappear.
Goes out the window for a bit.
And they can then decide to, at that teenage stage, ignore you. So again, that's a really important time of training. But there's so many distractions out there, and of course there's lots more people walking in areas and it's more condensed with people. And I think it's just everyone being mindful of everyone else.
So for anybody who's more, interested in learning a bit more about Respect the Lead, how can they go about that?
So there's a webpage, respectthelead.com.
Okay.
So on there is just a story about why I started the campaign, and then it's got some resources that people can download. So there is some nice posters with messages on there that people can display if the council on council boards or dog walking trails, or anyone really can download a poster. Veterinary surgeries, and there's obviously interviews that I've done previously. And so everything's on there.
Fantastic. Okay, well thank you very much for coming in. It's very helpful, very useful to learn, and I'm going to have to try and lasso my squirrel hunting dog and try and make sure that he'll stay by me. But for now, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I am in Wakefields Jewellers, and it looks a little bit different. I'm with Melanie Wakefield, who is the co-owner of Wakefields Jewellers. Hello, Melanie.
Hello.
It's looking very glamorous in here.
It's looking very dusty.
It's a little bit. So for a few of us who have been walking up and down West Street doing our shopping, as we're allowed to now, there's a big sign, big board out the front, and it all looks very calm. And then you come inside and there's a lot of stuff going on.
Absolutely.
So tell me, what are you guys doing? What are you up to?
So this is our refit. But it's not just a refit. We have completely taken the store back to its bare bones. We've repurposed some things, we've moved it around, we've increased the size of our Rolex area, but we've really brought a luxury space, we think, to Horsham.
Yeah.
So we're really excited.
I was going to say, when you look at the fittings, when you come in, obviously we can't show you everything, but we'll try and show you a few bits and pieces, whilst we're talking. But there are some really lovely finishes and mirrors and the colour and everything like that. It feels very luxurious.
Yeah.
Even without all of your lovely stock in here, which I would like to have a little browse over usually.
Absolutely. It's really it's been a real journey, because Dominic and I have chosen literally everything. I mean, when I look around, there's nothing that we haven't kind of just poured over, and it really feels like our baby. This whole shop feels like it's I mean, we've planned this for a long time, but it's all coming together now. It's really exciting, and I'm just so excited to show everybody and give them a tour and just show them round and what we're going to do now. And it's really good.
Because you're saying as well, because the fixtures and fittings, quite a few of them are sourced locally as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The lighting over the bar, our chandeliers, they're from Sussex Lighting. We've got local tradespeople helping us. Martin's doing a brilliant job. The mirrors, everything, loads of things that are local, locally sourced. We'll be doing drinks behind the bar that are local. So yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Really amazing, isn't it? So tell me, in a time when it's been a bit of a weird year, why now? Why refit now and do it?
Yeah, it's been an awful year for a lot of people. It really has been. But we always kind of planned to do this. But we took advantage of the fact that we were closed anyway, but we could carry on construction. So actually, that's been a gift for us, that we've been able to do that, and we're really lucky that we could carry on and do it. So we were going to do it in 3 phases. We were going to close and then open again and then carry on. But now, actually, we're just like, no, we'll close, we'll finish it, we'll get it done and do a whole ta-da. Once
and I think
all done.
that's the best way of doing it as well, really, isn't it? Because it's not going to interrupt your business, and it means people can just come in and have a lovely browse. And that you've been talking through some of the new bits you've added in. So off the top of your head,
so the bar is like that's the
very
thing.
cool.
When you come in, it'll be like a reception, everybody. We want everybody to have the same amazing experience.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch battery, or if you're looking for an engagement ring, it's the same.
Yeah, because everyone's welcome. Because this is like it's a 4th generation family.
Fourth generation
isn't it?
family business, but we know that it's intimidating to walk into a store that has Rolex. There's a doorman. It is intimidating, but we don't want that. We want everybody to feel that they can, they're welcome and that we're approachable. Yeah. So I think that the bar will be lovely.
Yes.
It's a treat.
It's lovely. Well, I have to say, I mean, even just walking through here, because you've been showing us like an ear piercing area, there's extra rooms, there's consultation spaces, you've moved entire bits upstairs, you've done all kind. I mean, honestly, you have no idea the amount of work these people do. Obviously not Melanie just working on her own, not in a such a fabulous dress.
The team is just amazing. I mean, Dom and I have done the planning, but the guys, the contractors, everybody's worked really, really hard. And our team have worked really hard, and they're really excited to get back to seeing clients, to seeing customers. It's and it will be amazing. And then we'll go upstairs, we'll put some offices in, we're going to put a big watch workshop in. We've got plans to kind of
So you're staying put in Horsham for a bit then?
I think we've got the next generation. So 4th generation moving to hopefully to the 5th. It's going to be great.
It's so exciting, Melanie. I can't wait. And obviously, we're seeing it like this. We fully expect to get an invite to come back when it's all looking beautiful and wonderful. Yeah. And I'll be propping up the bar. So thank you very much for agreeing to see us and all the stuff and chaos. So I hope you've enjoyed everything that we've put to you this week. Let us know if there's anything that we should be featuring. We love to hear your comments and your feedback, so do get in touch. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next week.